This is Coach JR, and today I want to come back with something. I feel like every week my team, they're like, well, Coach, we want to help everyone. When we say everyone, we want to help everyone that is willing to do the homework, that is willing to take the risk, that is willing to train themselves, that is willing to follow SDF, Statistical Disruptive Flow. That's what it is. You don't want to fight against the superpowers in trading. You don't care who is winning. You just want to follow the money, follow the smart money. In today's era of trading, it can be Wall Street bets, it can be the next big billionaire hedge fund manager. It doesn't matter. As we pinpoint those disruptions in the market, we know we can win. We know we have the odds in our favor. This is exactly what is going to happen now because you never thought about this one. You never see it coming. Guys, we're going to talk about a very how can say it's a brand that represents America. Ford Motor Company. I wanted to share this video with you. I don't know if YouTube is going to just come with a penalty, but look at that beauty. That's the Ford, I'm not mistaken, the famous F-150 electrified. That's exactly right. Ford Motor Company is going to give a battle. Tesla, although I think it has a future, it's not going to be an easy one. Porsche, it's coming up with an IPO valued somewhere in the neighborhood of $45 to $90 billion, everyone. That's amazing. And the reason why I'm talking about this company is not just because I thought about it or I felt. I'm just coming out of my weekly power hour session with my team. And we came across 10 days ago of these beautiful SDF, Statistical Disruptive Flow, that took place in the July 16 strike $16 call. Now, we took it at $20, and now we are re-entering the trade because there's a pullback. We took some profits. It went as high as probably 55, 60 cents. Obviously, not obviously, but you have to understand after a good run the last week in May, stocks sold off a little bit. It was a 3-day weekend, of course, minus 28%, reflecting not a lot, but a decent profit taking in the stock because it's doing very well. Do I think it's the end? I don't think so. Let's take a look at the chart because I want to share with you something that I have. And I want to show you exactly what is happening because you never see it coming. Everyone is being crowding in trades like Bitcoin, also PayPal, Square, and guess what? If you buy at the beginning of January, right? If you put some money to play, guess what? You're only up 30%. But that actually came up in the first 2 months of the year. After that, you're just pretty much flat. If you think about it, pretty much flat. If you adjust this, you see, that actually happened in the first 2 months of the year. Right now, you're somewhere around, and you're making only 13% on your money. That's nothing, guys. It's not going to take you very far. You're not losing money. Yeah, I know that. But guess what? You're not making any. So it's a dull trade. However, look at what Ford is doing. If you buy at the beginning of 2021, you don't know because everyone is chasing Tesla. I get it. I do have Tesla in my portfolio, but it doesn't mean I'm chasing it. I need to know where I'm going to, my entries. I need to time my entries. I do that by following the smart money or whoever is actually placing their bets because we only follow disruptions. That's what we do. SDF, Statistical Disruptive Flow. That's all we need. Hey, look at this. Right now, you're not flat in Ford Motor Company. You're 71% up. That's huge. That's huge in the year. That's a lot of money. Where's the S&P 500? Let's take a look at what is the SPY doing. And don't get me started on Apple, please. Don't get me started on Apple. Let's take a look at the SPY. This is the ETF, first ETF created in 1993. I got a couple ideas that I'm working on. Let me see if I can catch what it's doing from January. This is March. This is February. Okay, from March, it's 369. It's 369 all the way to what it is right now. It's going to be a little bit messy. I don't want to exchange. Probably just want to do something. Let me take the two charts and let's use SPY. There you go. All right. That's the same story. It's because I have it there. Okay. So what we're going to do is just calculate that from January, this point right there, all the way to, it's gonna be somewhere around here, 20, right there. 13%. That's right, 13% versus 71% Ford. Ford is doing better than the index. That's right. And guess what? You never see it coming. But you know what's happening? This is old American, good old American muscle. That's what it is. American muscle. This is the kind of guy that goes out there, wakes up at 6 a.m. in the morning, goes to the office, and he looks to produce. She looks to produce, all right? Everyone. They are building America. And yes, we do know we are in the age of ultra digitalization. That's correct. Bitcoin, blah, 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 everything. But guess what? Quietly, without too much noise, there you go, Ford Motor Company. And guess what? My team, they said, hey, coach, we want to help everyone. We want to help those that they want to follow SDF. They need to know about this. So we already doubled our money in this one. We've been playing this, like I said, 10 days ago, this actually happened. So now we're going to re-enter the trade and we're going to look to go into this position. Hey, the high was 74 cents. Let's say we actually have the opportunity to double. Do I think there's a continuation in place? I do think so. I'm going to go to a lower time frame besides that. And let's say what we can look in the weekly. The weekly, you don't need to be a scientist working at NASA. You can see the breakout. You see the trend. Now you see how it's moving up. I think we can say the same. We can probably just have the floor here. It can have a floor. Resistance, now support. The market has memory. There you go, right there. This is not a huge part of my process, but I do understand how retail traders think, and they like to see this. So I look for the support. But the reality is that you have the 20 exponential moving average giving a lot of support. Plus, you have a lot of volume coming in on January. That's true. The reason why we're here is because professionals have been pushing up the stock by buying it and also allocating in the options market. So there are no accidents, guys. This is happening for a reason. They took about 4 months to prepare this trade. So there's no coincidence. Now, what I do like to see and be aware is that we may expect a pullback. That pullback is real. I'm not going to tell you that it's not something that may happen. But since the market is pushing higher in the index and also in Ford, there's a lot of buying. The selling on Friday, the last day, the last trading day of the month of May, was not aggressive. I do think we are in for a little bit of a pullback, probably in the area of the 29.50% of Fibonacci. Why not? I would love to see the 38, but that's not going to change anything. We're here to see more of Ford. The other way to look at this as well, it's just so you have an idea. Look at this. This is the breakout of this formation. Was a sort of a bearish channel, and guess what? The breakout was to the upside. We have more to come. Can always come back to this area where I will actually be more aggressive in my trade. But so far, you do know what we're doing at the Profit Flow Group. This is not a joke. American muscle, it's what is actually making money. Energy is making money. Tech had 10 great years. Time to jump out of the wagon. I'm not saying kill all your PayPal position. Let me just move about this one because this is something that I was sharing with everyone today in the Power Hour. PayPal. Remember, it makes money and everything, but now it's time for you to take a look at a different. You're flat right now. So think about this. Remember, the group will be ready. I have an alarm. I have another meeting with the guys. But I want you to remember, in the description of this video, there's a link to go to the broadcast so you can learn my pattern, process, and everything that comes to bring to life this SDF. I gotta go, guys. The alarm is ringing. I have another meeting, but I gotta tell you, you want to click on the link, you want to watch that broadcast, and you want to know exactly how you can take advantage of SDF. Because if you want to make money in this overinflated market, you do need to become an options trader. And this is the group that will take your trading to the next level.